Wars.
I'm a fan right here. So
Fans?
1977.
Yeah?
Love it.
Okay. Well, hello everyone, my name is Rocha Garcia, and today I'm going to talk to you about Star Wars. Okay? Well, Star Wars. There have been the many ideas of this fantastic story that George Lucas created when he had this idea about the space operas. He always wanted to do one of them, and from that, Star Wars was born. Right now, I'm going to talk a bit about the main conflict, the main plot, of the family, the Force, and also why Vader is so, maybe like I would say that understandable, but not that much. So first, I'm going to talk about the Skywalker family. First, we have Shmi Skywalker. When she was a slave at 6 years old, she was sold to Tatooine, a desert planet. Later on, she got pregnant and got rid of Anakin Skywalker, who later on became Darth Vader. Nobody knows who has the father because she said that there's no father. Many people believe that the father is the Force or Darth Plagueis because he was trying to create life, and he chose this woman to get life created. This will be a good plot because it will be a good plan because there's no Jedi's in this desert, so it will be in secret. Later on, she will die in his son's arms, and he will give the anger and rage. Anakin will marry Padmé Amidala, who has been the queen before and now the sailor of Naboo. They both they will get pregnant and have this Leia Organa and Luke Skywalker as these twins. But he doesn't know that the baby survived because she was going to die. That's why he chose the dark side for saving his wife. But he didn't know if she died or not. Neither the twins. Leia was adopted for the Organa family, and Luke was going to live with his relatives. And Vader never knew about their son and daughter. So then Luke found out about his father and told his sister about it. Vader dies as doing his last good act as a Jedi. Leia and Han Solo married and had a child who they named after Ben Solo. Ben Solo was trained as a Jedi by his uncle Luke Skywalker, but he followed the path of his grandfather Darth Vader and become Kylo Ren by the Knights of Ren. The whole plot about this story is about this family. All of us have a family argument, but they have a really good argument in which dark side and light side are represented in this whole story. So now, how do you have this power of the Force? Let's talk about what is the Force. The Force, something that nobody knows about, nobody can define it, because neither the Jedi or the Sith, but they are the ones who know more about it. People believe that the Force is something that has self-taught like a god. Others think that the Force comes from one side and you can use your anger to manipulate. Others think, like a Jedi, that the Force is a central thing in the universe and you should know about it, that you should learn and feel about it. As a religion, the Force will have the good and the evil, the light and the dark. The Jedi are the light, their powers are healing powers. Also the Power Force. The Sith will have dark powers that will be the death, or also like the Force Lightning. They will use this Force Lightning to kill people or maybe to weaken them. Well, then I was meditate as a way to learn more about this Force, or also to know more about these dreams. They have always dreams or future things in mind, but they don't know what is there. That's why they always try to meditate. The lightsabers. As we can see there, there's red and blue lightsaber. And so I draw one here. Yeah. So this is the Anakin Skywalker lightsaber. He used this position to do all his combats. Lightsabers were mostly created by the Sith because users of the Force with Jedi, they don't believe in fights or don't believe in wars. That's why they didn't use these things until they need to fight for them. They were mostly peaceful. So after that, they need to fight for their survival too. That's why they start to use them. Because using a lightsaber means you will use your dark side to power them. They actually use inside generators. But also when you use your dark side, it will give you more power. How they can control this force? Midichlorians. What are the midichlorians? Midichlorians are things that are in our blood. If you have more midichlorians, you have more power of the force. Qui-Gon Jinn had 10,000, Darth Maul has 12,000, then it was Obi-Wan Kenobi with 13,400, Count Dooku with 13,500, Luke and Leia, well here just looks Luke, but he had 14,500, then it was Yoda with 70,700, Darth Sidious with 20,500, and then Anakin Skywalker Vader with 27,000, who has the biggest midichlorians that ever have existed. You need at least 700 midichlorians to be trained as a Jedi. If you have less of that, you can control the Force, unless you have 7 or more. So, like I said before, he was maybe Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker, maybe be the manifestation of the Force by the pregnancy of his mother and Darth Sidious. By that, he will have a lot of midichlorians in the Force. Like, people say that the Force was God and he was Jesus. So that's why he had a lot of midichlorians, because he was a creation for the Force. Now we're going to talk about the entire galaxy. That will be more like the Anakin Skywalker life. First, this galaxy is a far, far away galaxy, which has more than 350 planets in here. You can see it. It's bigger than that. There's other characters from Star Wars. Like I said before, the entire galaxy has basically the story of Anakin Skywalker. He has been through a lot of these things. It's like a footprint in him. That this entire galaxy will know the story of Anakin Skywalker, the Jedi, the Sith, and Darth Vader, but they don't know the connections of all of that. I'm going to tell you about this Darth Sith, Darth Vader. Darth Vader is actually Anakin Skywalker, who was trained as a Jedi. He wanted to save his wife from death because he had predictions about her death and his baby's death. So he joined the dark side to save them because he knew that the dark side has the power of many abilities, even to save their life, as Darth Sidious told him, by tricking him. So he can be his pet in this dark planet. So he actually wasn't the main villain of this story, but he had a lot of things going on. How he can be this guy, Anakin, and then become this Darth Vader. I'm gonna show you about how he how he was put in this suit, but why he need this suit, because it's not just for good looking or that, or just robotic. He actually suffered and hate Obi-Wan for that.
Let me try it.
Cutting his legs and his arm. He's suffering from that. He hates him now, right now. He was his master.
You were the chosen one. It was said that you would destroy their sin, not join them. Bring balance to the force, not leave it in darkness. I hate you. You are my brother, Anakin. I loved you.
He couldn't understand it. He didn't want to kill him. That's why he just did that. Obi-Wan Kenobi was his master, and Anakin was his Padawan. They were connected with brother, like brother and brothers. But he chose the dark side. Obi-Wan tried to contract him. He didn't want to kill him because it's not a Jedi way. That's why he makes his. And Anakin hated him for that. Cutting his legs, his arm. He actually doesn't have arms because his arm is robotic. So, yeah. He's not a main villain. He was suffering. Many people think that he's a monster, but he's not. He chose the path that he didn't know what was it about. It's when you buy something and you don't know what is it, but then you regret it for buying it. When I was talking about that he isn't the main villain is because fear leads to anger, anger leads to hate leads to suffering. From that, a Sith Lord will come. We can say here that Palpatine or Darth Sidious tortured him. In this suit, plus this ray, the lightning force, it will hurt him more because it was robotic. So imagine that 1,000 times. After that, he doesn't feel nothing. He felt like a monster. He felt nothing at all. Just hate. With more hate, more suffering, the suffering will come to the dark side. And that was his main point right now. After losing his wife and his kids, as he thought, the dark side was the only way, the only path to a better life for him, even if it wasn't better for him. He was a pet of Darth Sidious, because Sidious is the main character in this whole plot. Even if I say it's Anakin, it's actually Sidious. Sidious created the war, created droids, created clones. The clones were good from the Republic, and the droids were bad from the Separatists. He was using this chessboard to put his pieces here, the Jedi's on their seats. And he was just watching the play go on. He didn't do nothing. He was the Senate. He was the Chancellor. So when time comes, he did the Order 66 to kill the Jedi's and get the Empire rise, rise. For that, he will be the Emperor and the controller of all the galaxy. It was just a little plot that he was trying to do. He just needed a kid and many Jedi's that didn't feel the Force anymore. He was so intelligent that couldn't see that his apprentice will kill him later on. As Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader, will kill him by killing him himself too. So he will destroy the Sith. Like we see before, Obi-Wan told him that you were the chosen one. It was said that you will destroy the Sith, not join them. Well, he joined them, but then later on, he destroyed the seats as a reference. Either way, there was more. Either way, the peace will come. I brought some figures, action figures. The Raider, yeah. His son, Luke Skywalker. Yeah, I used to play with them a lot. Right now, they're just there, sitting there or standing. His sister, I have him in 6-inch. Yeah. She's Carrie Fisher. She died in December. This December, she died.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she died.
She died in real life, yeah.
In real life. Okay, his son is, like I said, Ben Solo, Kylo Ren. So he followed the path of his grandfather. Here's a Death Trooper from Rogue One. This is a character from Rebels. I really like this character. I don't know, it feels like a teenage. Well, actually, it's from Mandalore. Boba Fett was actually from Mandalore, but he just used the helmet. Okay, the last thing I want to say is that Star Wars actually reflects much about the war itself. If we can see the Force, we can see it like a God, like God. Trying to, like if God created Anakin Skywalker, Jesus, who will later on kill the Sith, kill all the sins. And then after that, you see that people around, they are still doing sins. Well, that gets to the main plot of episode 7, where the dark side rises again. Imagine episode 6, all the sins are, they're killed. All the sins. And everything is in peace until the dark side rises again. That will be in episode 7. The Empire reflects much about the Nazi sins. The Nazis. Well, it's a good story. I don't know if you have seen it before, but it really makes me feel like I'm doing something for this life, because every time that I want to do a good thing, or trying to do presentations or study, I always think about Star Wars, because it makes me feel that there's power, the Force is in me. I'm with the Force is in me.
Oh, you're not done.
No.
You have to change.
It's supposed to say, may the Force be with you, but I don't know why it came like that.
Sometimes when you put a PowerPoint on a different computer.
May the Force be with you.
May the Force be with you.
That was May the Force